Good evening. Whether you're tuning in from your living room, your office, or maybe even while sorting through your own paperwork, welcome. Tonight, we're talking about something truly thrilling: taxes. Yes, you heard that right. The word alone might make you want to run for the hills, but stick with me. Yes, taxes. That glorious, unavoidable certainty in life, right alongside death and stepping on a rogue Lego. No matter where you live, taxes are part of the deal. Now, before you click away to watch a cat video or scroll through something less taxing, hear me out for just a moment. High-tax countries are often painted as nightmares where the government takes everything but the lint in your pocket. It's a common stereotype, but is it really true? But is that the whole story? Of course not. There's a lot more beneath the surface than just numbers and percentages. We're going to look beyond the scary headline numbers, asking not just how much, but why, who pays, and what do people get in return. It's about the bigger picture. It's a complex picture of social contracts, public services, and national priorities. Taxes shape the world we live in, for better or worse. So, get comfortable. Maybe pour yourself a stiff drink, or a cup of tea if that's more your style. You might just see taxes in a new light. Let's dive into the highest tax-paying countries in the world for 2025, exploring not just the rates, but the reasons and the results. There's a fascinating story behind every number. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the Finance in Wealth YouTube channel for more deep dives into the world of money, taxes, and everything in between. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Ireland, the country famous for its green landscapes and for being a corporate tax haven. But while companies enjoy a famously low corporate tax, the average Irish worker faces a top income tax rate of 40% before extras. Add in pay-related social insurance and the universal social charge, and the top marginal rate climbs to 48%. The low corporate tax lures in multinationals, but the government relies on individual taxpayers to fund public services. This revenue supports state-funded education, childcare subsidies, and housing assistance. Ireland's strategy: a tax haven for corporations, a high-tax state for workers, a balancing act to keep the economy humming. Germany, the powerhouse of Europe. The top federal income tax rate hits 45%. But there's more. The Solidaritätszuschlag, or solidarity surcharge, adds up to 5.5% for top earners. Originally meant to fund reunification, the solely still lingers decades later. Taxes fund Germany's dual-track vocational education, producing a skilled workforce and low youth unemployment. They also support universal health care, robust pensions, and public transport. The German tax system powers the social state, high taxes as an investment in stability and skill. It's the price for high-quality public services and a strong safety net. In return, Germany runs like a well-oiled, beautifully engineered machine. Number 8 is Belgium, home to surrealist art and a tax code to match. The top income tax rate is 50% plus high social security contributions and a 21% VAT. The tax burden falls heavily on salaried employees, creating one of the world's largest tax wedges. Belgium's complex political structure, multiple regions, languages, and governments, makes running the country expensive. High taxes fund a robust social security system. Unemployment benefits, healthcare, child allowances, and pensions. These benefits form the bedrock of the Belgian social contract. The trade-off: a high tax burden and bureaucracy, but a high standard of living and strong protections. For Belgians, civilization and its delicious discontents comes at a steep price. Next up is Japan, a nation where ancient serenity meets modern complexity. From peaceful temples at dawn to bustling city streets, Japan is a land of contrasts. But beneath the surface lies a serious tax challenge. The national income tax rate can climb as high as 45%, and when you add a local tax of around 10%, top earners can face a staggering 55% tax burden. The main driver behind these high rates? Demographics. Japan's rapidly aging population is putting immense pressure on the social security system. With more seniors than ever before, healthcare and long-term care for the elderly have become massive, ever-growing expenses. On top of that, Japan holds the highest public debt in the developed world. Raising taxes is seen as essential for stabilizing government finances and ensuring support for the elderly. Younger generations now shoulder high taxes to fund retiree benefits and to pay off debts accumulated over decades. The trade-off is a society that remains safe, stable, and offers world-class healthcare to its people. But as Japan becomes the world's first super-age society, the social contract is being tested like never before, raising questions about the future of this unique nation. Let's head to Sweden, a country famous for its beautiful landscapes, innovative design, and a unique approach to society, where high taxes and generous social benefits are simply a way of life. Combined national and municipal income tax can reach as high as 53%, making Sweden one of the highest taxed countries in the world. The Swedish tax system is broad. High rates kick in at relatively modest incomes, so most people contribute significantly, not just the wealthy. This means the middle class shoulders a large part of the tax burden. There's a strong culture of tax compliance. Paying taxes is seen as a civic duty and a way to support the common good, rather than just an obligation. In return, Swedish parents get up to 480 days of paid leave per child, plus heavily subsidized daycare, making it easier to balance work and family life. University is free for Swedes and EU citizens, removing student debt as a worry. Healthcare is universal, state-funded and accessible to everyone, ensuring no one is left behind. Generous unemployment benefits, public pensions, and housing aid round out the safety net, providing security from childhood through retirement. The Swedish model is built on high taxes, high benefits, and a focus on equality and security for all citizens, creating a sense of trust in society. The trade-off? Swedes have less disposable income, but they gain a society built on opportunity, support, and peace of mind for everyone. For most Swedes, it's a price worth paying for the stability and quality of life they enjoy. Number 5 is Austria, where the top income tax rate reaches 55%. Austria's system reflects a tradition of social partnership and a strong state role in the economy. Taxes fund 3 pillars: pensions, health, and education, all universal and high quality. The government also controls housing prices, with a large stock of public housing keeping rents affordable. Vienna, for example, is one of the world's most livable cities thanks to these policies. The high tax rate is the price of stability and a well-ordered society. For Austrians, taxes are an investment in security and quality of life. At number 4, we arrive in France, land of fine wine and famously complex taxes. The top income tax rate is 45%, but adds surtaxes, high social security contributions, and wealth taxes, and the burden grows. The French state is enormous, with high public spending and many employed by the government. Healthcare is universal and top-ranked. Education is state-run and low-cost. Public infrastructure, like high-speed trains, is a point of pride. The pension system is generous but costly. Social security contributions are split between employees and employers, making hiring expensive. The system is designed to be redistributive, funding universal benefits for all. The result, high quality of life, but a complex, burdensome system and endless debate. Entering our top 3, we have Denmark, one of the happiest and most highly taxed countries. Combined taxes can reach 56%, affecting many middle-class professionals. The secret? Trust. Danes see taxes as an investment in collective well-being. The flexicurity model balances easy hiring and firing with generous unemployment benefits and retraining. Benefits are cradle-to-grave universal healthcare, free university with stipends, subsidized childcare, and strong pensions. The result? Low poverty and income inequality. The Danish model prioritizes equality and security. The trade-off, high cost of living and little disposable income. But for Danes, peace of mind and security are worth it. Just missing the top spot is Finland, where the top tax rate can reach 57%. High taxes are seen as an investment in a functional, equitable society. The Finnish education system is legendary, equitable, holistic, and tuition-free for Finns and EU citizens. Healthcare is universal and publicly funded. The social safety net includes generous parental leave, a famous baby box, unemployment benefits, and pensions. The tax burden is widely distributed, with high earners paying the most. Transparency is key. Everyone's taxable income is public record. The result, a safe, stable, and highly egalitarian society. Finland is often ranked among the happiest countries in the world. It's the price of living in a well-run, winter-proof utopia. And now, the #1 most taxed country in 2025, Ivory Coast. The top marginal income tax rate is a jaw-dropping 60%. But this isn't about funding a welfare state, it's a recent measure to tackle debt and fund infrastructure. High taxes target the wealthiest to pay for development and debt repayment. Only a small slice of the population pays this rate, mainly top executives and expats. Most people, especially in agriculture and the informal sector, pay little or no income tax. Ivory Coast's high tax is about national development, not social redistribution. It's a bold, expensive gamble to fast-track prosperity. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the world's highest taxed nations. High taxes can mean world-class healthcare, education, and security, or in some cases, national development. The trade-offs are real high cost of living, less disposable income, and complex tax codes. Sometimes high taxes fund social services. Sometimes they're about debt and development. There's no single best system. Each reflects different priorities. Which would you choose? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into how our world works.